I'm Abrielle Millett for BYU-Idaho Radio, and today I'm here with Brett Crandall, the BYU-Idaho's Public Affairs Director, and we're going to be talking today about the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square's watch party that is happening here at BYU-Idaho this week on Friday.
This Friday, you got it.
Okay. This is super exciting, but to kind of help people, I guess, understand what this exactly is, can you give us a little, what is the watch party and why are we doing it?
Yeah, we've never hosted an event like this on campus before. And actually, I mean, there's going to be hundreds of watch parties across the United States this weekend for this concert that's taking place at the Hollywood Bowl in Hollywood, California. So the actual concert, if you're to go in person, is going to be on Thursday. And then the watch parties are held the next day or two on Friday and Saturday nights. So we were approached months ago. Actually, President Meredith was approached from the church asking if BYU-Idaho would host a watch party, like a big multi-stake event. So we've invited all 34 stakes in our region. And that stretches from Terraton to Driggs up to West Yellowstone down to Rigby. And if there's anyone outside of that area too, you're welcome to come onto campus and to participate in this watch party. So post-COVID, the Tabernacle Choir went on tour with the Songs of Hope tour. And they've performed in various countries in Brazil, Peru, other countries in South America. And where they've gone, they've had these watch parties where other congregations will gather because there's not enough space in the venue for everyone, or it's not close proximity enough for everyone to gather there. And so this is a way that the choir can reach more people and more people can participate in hearing the good music that they provide. And so across America, we're going to participate in one of the watch parties right here in Rexburg.
Yeah, that's super awesome. It was a couple weeks ago. I actually spoke to the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square's marketing director.
Fun.
Kelly, it was Kelly Taylor. And yeah, we kind of went into kind of what they're singing on. And like you said, it's songs of hope. So it's definitely something to uplift everyone. And I think this is a really big deal. Like you said, this is the first time we've done a watch party like this. This is very unique.
This is not music in the spoken word.
Yeah.
This is not general conference. And that was made very evident from the beginning when they asked my team to help put this on, is we don't want people to come to this thinking that you're going to sit here for 2 hours and it's going to be a bunch of sermons intermixed with choir music that is more gospel in nature. This is going to have a wider appeal to friends of other faiths, not just those who are members of the church. It's not going to feel like general conference, which is why we decided let's host it outside instead of in the BYU-Idaho Center, because we didn't want people to think, oh, I'm going to a devotional or to a fireside type event. No, you're coming to gather, have fun, be with family, and we thought we better add food in too.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. Music, food, family, friends. What more can you ask for to really celebrate? This is really exciting. Do you know, I guess, the intention of this? You said this is supposed to be, it's not like a devotional. It's not like the spoken word. This is supposed to be more, I guess, party or celebration or kind of
party is in the name. It is a watch party. So no, we want this to be a time of gathering with family and friends. To be an uplifting experience. There's so many things that we can do, and there's so many different types of entertainment that are competing for our interest. I mean, how many options do you have on Netflix? And then there's Prime, and then there's HBO Max, and there's Disney Plus, and there's so many concerts. There's more concert venues in Idaho than ever before. So many people travel on the weekends to go to their favorite concert. Full confession, I'm traveling over the summer to go see concerts of artists that I enjoy. But the church wants to provide a space, an experience where people can come and enjoy clean, uplifting music with the entire family.
Yeah, that's super exciting. And this is supposed to be One of the things that I noticed on the flyer is there's free food for the first 2,500 attendees. So that's really big.
That's right.
How many seats are even in the stadium?
There's about 3,500 seats.
Okay.
In the stadium, so we'll have plenty of space, I think, for everyone, and there will be overflow in the heart if we need it. That's also our backup plan if it rains. But forecast is looking pretty good right now. That I think it'll be good on Friday. But yeah, so we're like, if this is going to be a party, we need to have more than just a screen, right? And so we decided to join with University Food Services as well as student activities and the Outdoor Resource Center to provide those activities and the food. So the University Food Services, they're working with food trucks from the area. And so we'll have a line of food trucks behind the stadium. So you can come to the voucher tent, get your voucher, we'll stamp your hand, and then you're welcome to choose from which food truck you want to spend that voucher out. And if you want more food, then you can always buy more food too. And then we'll have lots of games especially for the kids.
Yeah, like yard games, like outside games, or what kind of?
So the ORC, if you're familiar with that, they provide the rock wall. They have multiple rock walls, so they're going to have that up. They're going to have 9 Square. They're going to have their miniature golf. So in other community events, they provide those, and so those are always a hit with the kids. My kids love them, at least. So that'll be fun. And then Student Activities is going to run some games. They're working with other entities to bring in some inflatables. Let's just hope it's not too windy for them. But yeah, so there'll be some bouncy houses type things. Have you seen that? It's like this new business that has like a trailer with a bunch of hoops.
Yeah,
so
Hoops Idaho Falls.
Hoops Idaho Falls. So they're coming. So that'll be fun to keep the teenagers and the college students entertained as well.
For sure, we definitely need that entertainment. And the actual broadcast, so the music portion is from 7 to 9, but the actual event is from 6 to 10.
Yeah, so starting at 6 o'clock, the food truck vendors will be there. The games will begin, so you're welcome to come anytime. And then the broadcast will begin at 7 o'clock.
That'll be exciting. So that time before is you can get food. Will games already be set up? Find the best seats. Can you bring chairs? Because if you want to sit elsewhere, or are we trying to stick to the?
We're gonna keep everyone in the bleachers.
Okay.
Yeah, we want everyone off the turf. Well, and the actual video wall, it's gonna be on the track right in front of the bleachers, and we don't want anyone tripping over the cables behind it. So we're gonna keep you in the bleachers.
No, that makes sense.
And there should be ample room.
And all the activities are like going to be to the side
in the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
So the food trucks will be behind the bleachers, and then kind of the parking lot area next to the Hart Building. That's where all the activities are going to be. And you should be able to hear. So if you want to go get up and grab some more food in the middle of the concert, or you're chasing the little kids who they're not going to sit necessarily for the full concert and they're going to want to get some energy out, you're welcome to enjoy the music as they play games.
Yeah, and I know one of the fun aspects of this concert is the Tabernacle Choir is having a lot of special guests who've worked with them in the past. Some are like Broadway singers. Some are, it's just like a lot of really fun, talented artists.
Definitely. And so some of them have performed before in their famous Christmas concert that they have every year. Very talented individuals. I don't think anyone's going to leave disappointed that they came.
Yeah, I think this is something that will be fun, and it's a free event. You can come and watch with family, friends, you say. This can also be a good thing where even if you don't have anything going on, you could come and you'll probably find a friend or two, make a new friend. And it's something that, yeah, I feel like even if you don't know if anyone else is going, you can invite someone, you can attend, and you're sure if everyone's coming, which we sure hope they are, then you're going to see everyone you know.
And hopefully everyone feels that it's part of like a cultural experience, right? I mean, to know that you are one of hundreds of watch parties over the United States, like how cool is that you're gathering with thousands here in Rexburg, but even tens of thousands more, or maybe hundreds of thousands more, across the United States.
Yeah, that's so true. And it's in the stadium, the BYU-Idaho Stadium, and that is right next to the heart. I'm sure most people know where this is.
If you know campus, you should know where the stadium is, right? It's kind of big. It's kind of hard to miss. And I mean, yeah, you can park anywhere on campus. I know a lot of times people are like, oh, but where do I park? At that hour on a Friday evening, you don't need a parking pass to park on campus. So just find an open parking spot across campus and walk on over and enjoy the evening. The weather does look really nice, and you're going to leave filled with wholesome music as well as some food.
Yeah, that's true. And fun with the games.
That's right.
Like you
Kids
said.
will be entertained. And that's what's kind of nice too, is a lot of times you'll take, if you want to go to a performance with your whole family, especially, I got young kids, and I mean, we went to Toy Story 5 over the weekend, and you know, the almost 2-year-old, while he loves Toy Story, doesn't sit well for a movie, you know? So it'll be conducive to every member of the family to be entertained for the time.
Yeah, and it's nice that like you can, like you don't have to sit the whole time in your chair. Like you can move around. You can go, like you said, go eat some food, and I feel like that's really family friendly. Like you said, for young ones, or even as an adult, sometimes it's hard to sit for a long time. So the fact that you can still hear it
Yeah.
from across is really nice.
I mean, it's even better than when you go to a movie or a concert venue, have a little kid, you step out and you miss it, right? But you're not going to have to miss it because it'll be audible from all over the area.
Yeah, and it's is it the same like screen that has been like, I guess, used in past events?
Yeah, so our AV team, they've provided big screens for like the Christmas tree lighting in November. And then we bring in for like the One Republic concert, we had a huge screen. It won't be quite that large, but that took up like almost the entire width of the BYU-Idaho Center stage. Not quite that big, but yeah, so they're used to bringing in those screens and putting them all together and providing a fun experience.
Yeah, this is super exciting. Again, this is the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square watch party. So the choir won't physically be here.
Yes, we should make that clarification because
yeah.
so in Idaho Falls, they're going to have their watch party at the Mount America Center on Saturday this week. So if you can't make Friday, you could always go down to Idaho Falls and watch theirs on Saturday. Pocatello at the Portneuf Complex and Pocatello, they're going to have a watch party on Friday as well. But no, Donny Osmond is not showing up to either of those venues.
Not yet.
No, not yet. No, that will be in California, but we'll be watching the broadcast at these 3 locations in East Idaho.
Yeah, because like you said, I feel like that's important because sometimes people get mixed up with the fact because they are having their concert, but in Hollywood Bowl in California. But this is something where you'll watch it. It won't be quite as good as live if you're driving all the way to California. However, this will be as good as it gets, and in fact, maybe a little more exciting.
Hey, and if the family enjoys the watch party, then you'll just be like, we're just going to have to go to Music in the Spoken Word down in Salt Lake sometime and watch them live if you like them that much, right?
Yeah, or I know like after the whole, after the Salt Lake City temple gets dedicated and all that they will probably be continuing their tour again. So
that's right. They are going to, so after this concert, they're going to be on a little bit of a hiatus prepping for the Salt Lake Temple open house. And there's going to be actually... with the open house, there's going to be a lot of concerts happening. So the Tabernacle Choir will have theirs every Sunday, right there in Temple Square. You can also, if you didn't know this, on Thursday evenings is when they have their practice for their Sunday broadcast. And so that's open to the public. But actually, during that 6-month open house, we're going to be sending some of our student performing groups down to perform as part of that celebration.
Oh, that's
so
super
stay
exciting.
tuned on when that will be and who will be sending down. But yeah, that's exciting.
That'll be fun to, the party goes on.
That's right.
It's not just for this weekend or for this Friday, the watch party, but this will definitely be good for first-time viewers of the Tabernacle Choir and also for those of us who've heard them and are fans of their music. And
the choir's phenomenal. You know, I mean, I'm excited for my kids to see that they don't just sing hymns. at General Conference, right? They're a talented choir that can sing repertoire from a variety of different music genres, and that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see them become fans also.
Yeah.
If there's anything else that you would like to add and say to encourage people to go.
I just don't want anyone to not know that this is happening, right? If you have a conflict, that's okay. But if you know, then that's my goal. So if you know, because you're listening to this, tell your neighbors, tell your friends, invite people to come with you. There's literally free food and free entertainment. And it's something that the whole family will enjoy.
I'm Abrielle Millett for BYU-Idaho Radio, and today I've been here with Brett Crandall, who's the Public Affairs Director at BYU-Idaho, and we've been talking about the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square's watch party happening this Friday at 6 to 10 p.m. The broadcast starts from 7 and goes until 9. There's free food, and it's at the BYU-Idaho Stadium, so everyone come, bring your friends and your family and your neighbors. So thank you so much, Brett, for talking to me today about this. This is something super exciting that we're doing this week.
My pleasure to be here.